Hello ladies and gentlemen, today I'm making a video that I didn't plan on making, but I actually was browsing the games from the Abu Dhabi Masters and I came across an absolute gem, a total masterpiece of a game. And what's more is that this game was actually played between two very well-known streamers slash chess players. The players are none other than Rosen, the legendary, in the white trunks, and his opponent is Baadur, Jobava Baadur, also known as James Blunder on Twitch, a very entertaining Georgian Grandmaster, remarkably talented player too, and of course Eric needs no introduction whatsoever. Oh no, my queen. So let's have a look at what happened between these two lovely dudes. Eric opens with e4, so he abandons the London in order to go for, I suppose, different setup from what he usually employs, and that is going to turn out to be this time around the Philidor defense. We are following some sort of theory all the way up here-ish, and Queen b1 is quite a unique idea. Actually, I really liked the concept. It didn't work out in the game, and actually, as I'm looking now at the Leech's database, I find that Jobava had this position already twice. Once against Gopal and once against Iskandarov, and he actually lost both games. So yeah, he must have felt confident in entering this very position for the third time. And actually, one game went with Queen d3, one with Bishop a2, and one with Knight d2. So Eric has added a new move to the long list, which is Queen b1. Now, in case you are puzzled about what is going on with this Queen b1 move, the idea is to slide out to a2 to enhance the power of the bishop on this diagonal and tickle the f7 pawn. E takes d4 was played. This sometimes gets played in the Philidor with the idea of playing knight c5 and putting a lot of pressure on the e4 pawn. Alternatively, especially if there is a bishop recapture rather than a knight, which means that now the e4 pawn is rather well secured, then the knight can jump into the center, hitting the knight, hitting the bishop, just in general, usually provoking some kind of a trade. Now, I dislike this move a lot because it gives up the bishop pair, and it also allows black to dream about having a sensational bishop uncontested on c5 later down the track. So this is a very committal move that I very strongly dislike. But that's not to criticize Eric, it's just more that the move itself does not appeal to me at all. Now, to be fair, Queen a2 of course guarantees that the bishop is not going to come out on this diagonal for a while, Crocodile, but it's fairly easy, in my opinion, to see that black is going to be forced to play c6, and once c6 has been played, this knight becomes a very bad piece, and it also allows the queen to slide to c7, thus enabling the crucial bishop c5 I was talking about. That's exactly how the game followed. Queen c7, rook e3, bishop e6. This move is to neutralize the power of these pieces on the diagonal. Bishop c5 here is not looking that great because rook f3 followed by knight f5 may actually build up some kind of a tension on the f6, f7 squares, hence Jobava's choice of playing bishop e6. Then again, that move could be played after bishop c5, so yeah, whatever. Anyway, rook e d3 and king h7. At this point, I got massively confused about my about the game and my knowledge of chess, because I think here, for a while, the engine was recommending the best move to be bishop c8. But now it switches to queen b6, so maybe I was dreaming. Anyway, let's move on. King h7 sort of makes sense. Very often it sidesteps the usual motif with rook g3, and occasionally it also allows black to play for g6 and expand on the king side. Usually a handy move to play, and this is the moment when we are going to turn from positional to absolute tactical, yeah, explosions. A nuclear bomb is about to be dropped on the board. Check this out. Knight f5, and this is essentially a losing move, believe it or not. The evaluation bar goes from minus 0.2 to minus 3.7. So that move essentially loses a piece. The refutation is beautiful, takes, And now this e4, e3 idea is going to rip the white king side apart. And what seemed to be a complete impossibility a mere 3 moves ago now becomes very, very real, and that is that the white king is going to come under extreme fire. Now, rook e3 was the best move here, I think, with the idea of holding the fort against bishop c5, and in fact here king g8 is recommended by the mighty machine with the subsequent bishop c5, obviously to cover f7. Instead, Eric dropped back to d2, and Jobava now pulls off one of the best combos of the whole tournament, hands down. This is just sheer insanity. Check this out: e3, fe, bishop c5. Now we can already see that the black king is chronically weak on the dark colored complex, and since Eric doesn't have his dark squared bishop, this is going to be a problem lasting for the entirety of the game. After bishop c5, the engine's evaluation is -9. That is just insane. Equal material, seemingly a single check threat, and yet there is no way out. Eric plays king h1, and now comes the absolutely marvelous finish. Rook e3, bishop takes f7, very logical you would think, because there are no threats on the back rank, and in fact bishop takes f7 actually prevents black's seemingly main threat, which was rook e8 followed by a back rank Matutski, as our good friend Maurice Ashley likes to say. So bishop takes f7 looks like a superb move to stop actually the main threat, but in hindsight it turns out to be a very naive one, because the main threat, ladies and gentlemen, brace yourself for what's to come, it is just superb, is knight g4. And even when I saw that, I'm like, what that? And then it dawned on me that after h takes g4, black has the absolutely sensational rook e1 check, rook takes e1, and queen g3. And this silent move finishes the deal in an absolutely superb fashion. A mate is threatened on e1, well, it's a mate in a couple of moves, and the direct mate in 1 is threatened on h4, and there is no defense against both. That is just absolutely mind-blowing. Even rook e3 doesn't cut it, because I just play bishop takes and it's all good. Eric tried rook d3, trying to lure white into queen takes e1, which actually would be no more than a draw. But nay, Jobava is having none of that. He plays queen h4 check, of course, and after rook h3, queen takes e1, the mate is now inevitable in a couple of moves. Check, check, and queen g1 is the end of the story. An absolutely marvelous, brutal finish from a position that, although of course if you look at the engine's evaluation, you know it's all over. But boy, what a combo. Left jab followed by a right hook, and here comes the right hand for the finish off. Absolute knockout, beautiful game by Jobava. Of course, it sucks a little bit that fellow streamer and good friend Eric Rosen was the victim of this marvelous fireworks on the chessboard. But boy, it's not every day that a sneaky silent move, just jabbing in that knife and then twisting it. Oh, this is cruel, man. That is just... These are the games that you play chess for. Like, you play a game like this and then you go like, wow, this is something I can show to, my grandkids when we get there. So yeah, congratulations to Jobava for this marvelous victory. And I do hope that Eric is going to bounce back in style. He has been having very rough hands so far. He's playing a really serious opposition, and yeah, I hope that he's going to recover and do well for the rest of the tournament. So ladies and gentlemen, this was Jobava Baadur's masterpiece from the second round of the Abu Dhabi Masters, and I will keep my eyes peeled in case I see other masterpieces of this kind, because it is an absolute pleasure to present games like these. So I hope you guys liked it, and I will be back with the next video soon. Don't forget to smash that like button, don't forget to smash the subscribe, the super like, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.